My ex wants to move in with me, but there's a huge problem. Am I the a-hole for not wanting my ex to move in with me? So me and my ex are trying to rekindle our relationship. The only issue is, I live in another state now. She wants to pack up her life and move to Texas to be with me, but here's the problem. She can't keep a stable job. She's currently unemployed and looking. I love her to death, but I'm at a point in my life where I don't want to be someone's savior, or their knight in shining armor. Supporting her and myself while she gets it together is a no-go for me. Been down that road once, and it's a dead end. Am I the a-hole for not allowing her to move in while she gets her stuff together?
Not the a-hole. I think it's a pretty basic requirement for someone to have a job lined up before moving.
Why are you even thinking about rekindling things with her, when she has a red flag you can't deal with? I don't think you're wrong for not wanting to be in a relationship with her.
Am I the a-hole, or is she being unreasonable? Let me know in the comments.
My boyfriend refused to drive 15 minutes to bring me my laptop. Am I the a-hole for getting upset? I slept at my boyfriend's house last night. Before he picked me up, he asked me to bring my laptop. He wanted to play a game with me. The next morning, he drove me home. As soon as I got inside, I realized I forgot my laptop at his place. I called him right away and asked if he could bring it. I needed it for classwork. He said no. He said he was tired. He'd already driven me home, so he wasn't willing to drop it off. For context, he only lives 10 to 15 minutes away. It's not a long drive. Even though he said he was tired, I knew he was going out with friends later. It didn't make sense. He said I could take the bus to get it, but that would take about an hour each way. I refused. I called him again and asked again. I started to get pretty upset. I told my mom what happened. She looked at me all disappointed. She asked why he couldn't bring it. She started saying he was being rude. It was really embarrassing. I don't want my mom to think I'm with a loser. 15 minutes before, my mom was freaking out about something. She was really anxious. I told my boyfriend that, hoping he'd drive over. Long story short, my mom ended up driving me to his house to get the laptop. When I got in the car, she was really upset. She said he wasn't a gentleman. I felt so much shame. Oh, and on the call, I explained how him not dropping off my laptop made me feel like he wasn't putting in effort. He got defensive. He ended up saying, "Well, I guess I don't put any effort in then." He's texting me right now, but I'm not responding. I don't know how to feel. Am I the a-hole?
Not the a-hole. He probably spent more time arguing with you and texting apologies than it would have taken him to bring you the laptop.
Not the a-hole. My boyfriend once drove 2 hours round trip to bring me something I needed. Bro couldn't spare 20 minutes.
So am I the a-hole, or is he? Let me know in the comments.
I sold a trading card game deck to my friend, but then I took it back. Am I the a-hole? I need to know, am I the a-hole in this situation? It involves a financial disagreement with a friend. It's about my trading card game hobby. Card prices in these games are crazy. A deck's value can spike in days. It all depends on tournaments and market demand. I decided to sell one of my decks to a friend. I gave him a buddy price, way below market value. I also let him pay in weekly installments. No down payment needed. I wanted to use his payments to buy a different deck, but that's where the problem started. Week 1, he said he couldn't pay. Urgent college expenses came up. I've been a student, so I understood. I told him to just pay the following week. Week 2, he missed the payment again. Same reason. This put me in a tough spot. The cards I wanted for my new deck were rising in price. Every week he didn't pay. My target deck became more expensive. It was costing me money the longer I waited. So I told him we should cancel the deal. I asked for the deck back. I knew I could sell it to someone else instantly. This deck is in high demand. I could sell it slightly below market price, which would still be more than the discounted price I offered him. He was unhappy, but he returned the deck. He couldn't guarantee when he'd have the funds. Now a mutual friend says I'm the a-hole. They said I should have been more patient. I should have let him keep the deck indefinitely. They said I knew he was struggling financially, but I think, if you're struggling with college expenses, you shouldn't be buying luxury hobby items on credit. I don't think I should stall my own hobby goals. I shouldn't lose money due to market spikes, just to accommodate his lack of budget. So, am I the a-hole for taking the deck back?
Not the a-hole. I've never been a fan of family or friends telling you to be more patient or let it go. That's what friends and family do, especially when it involves your money or property. Next time, ask this friend if they are going to pay you.
Not the a-hole. That guy was never going to pay you.
Did I overreact, or was I right to take the deck back? Let me know in the comments.
My girlfriend thinks I'm being selfish because I won't let her drive my car, but wait until you hear WHY. Am I the a-hole for telling my girlfriend she can only drive my car if she pays half the bills? I'm 19. She's 19 too. I own 2 cars. One is winter-ready. All-wheel drive, winter tires, the works. The other, not so much. It's still on summer tires, basically unusable in this weather. It's freezing here, between 7 and 20 degrees Fahrenheit most days. Only one car is safe to drive right now. My girlfriend doesn't have a car. Usually it's not a problem. We go to university together. We run errands together. But recently she asked if she could start using my car when she needs to go places alone, since it's so cold. I told her no, and it's not because I think she's a bad driver or that she's going to crash it. My reasoning is this. First, I want access to my own car, in case something unexpected comes up. Second, I pay for everything. Insurance, maintenance, tires, registration, and repairs. 100% of it. Third, only one of my cars is actually usable right now, so if she takes it, I'm stuck. I told her if she wanted regular access to one of my cars, she'd need to help pay for the costs. But honestly, that was mostly to get her to drop it. In reality, I don't want her driving my car. It's something I've paid for. I maintain it myself. I rely on it daily. I'm not comfortable giving up control of it. I suggested she use Uber or another rideshare. If she needs to go somewhere alone, she didn't like that, said it made her feel dismissed. She thinks I'm being unfair, and that I'm being selfish, since we're dating and she needs transportation in the cold.
You're the a-hole, not for the car thing, but for being deceitful and trying to manipulate her. Saying she can pay half, but not actually wanting her to, that's messed up.
You're the a-hole. But hear me out. Cars are not a trivial thing. If you say no, the answer is no. The fact that you have 2 cars, and that they aren't just rocking all-weather tires, indicates you take cars seriously.
So, am I the a-hole, or is she being unreasonable? Let me know in the comments.
My friend's dad is demanding I pay him $1,200 for a hotel room I didn't even use. But here's the crazy part. Am I the a-hole for refusing to pay my friend's father? I'm a 26-year-old woman. 2 years ago, I bought my 26-year-old friend tickets to a sports game for his birthday. He asked me to go with him. I agreed after a few days. I didn't know his father had paid for a hotel room for us until the day before. I could have paid for my own accommodation. I was told it was a birthday gift, just a one-night stay. But that's not even the worst part. We went to bars and got drunk. Back at the hotel, we went to bed. Me in the bed, him on the couch. Then, he slid into bed with me. He started touching me and made me very uncomfortable. I told him no multiple times. So after he fell asleep, I packed my things. I went back to the airport and flew home. The next day, I found out he didn't even go to the game either. He left the day after me. I told him why I left. He apologized, but didn't remember most of it. Today, his father approached me in a parking lot. He demanded I give him back his money. He said nasty things to me. He told me to pay up. He wants $1,200. I don't think I should pay, so am I the a-hole?
Not the a-hole. Your friend sexually assaulted you. You never agreed to pay. And what kind of room costs $1,200 for one night? That's insane. You shouldn't be talking to anyone in that family.
Not the a-hole. His father paid for him to stay in a hotel. You weren't a couple. I find it difficult to believe he purchased one room, with one bed, for both of you. This sounds like your friend was planning something.
Am I the a-hole, or is the dad? Let me know what you think.